Welcome back, collectors. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Diecast Masters Core Classic Series Caterpillar R1700G LHD Underground Mining Loader. The item number is 85140, and as you may have just finished watching the Cat 8045B Articulated Underground Dump Truck, this is the machine that you will often see paired with it. Easy for me to say. It's been a long day, folks. Bear with me. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging and unbox it and take a look at the model. So, as most Core Classic Series models come nowadays, they come in the brown or beige style packaging, and that's reminiscent of the boxes that real Cat parts come in. That's kind of the backstory for that. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the box here, where you will see the underground mining loader in its natural habitat, of course. And there are your machine dimensions and operational specifications of the real machine. If you're into that kind of thing, by all means, please pause the video right now. For the rest of us, let's go ahead and unbox this and take a closer look at it. So the story behind this particular model is it started life about 10 or so years ago as a little bit more than that now, as a Norscot model. And pretty interesting that it is still in the Cat scale lineup now, under a new name as the Diecast Masters Core Classic Series line. And just like its partner, the Articulated Dump Truck, there are two of these. You can either get this version, or you can get a underground mining loader that has some LED lights and lights up. That's currently in the Highline series. Obviously, with that kind of added feature, that version is a little bit more expensive than this version. So at the end of this video, I will post a link, a suggested link, to that version so you guys can kind of compare and contrast the two, figure out which one's best for your collection. Maybe both of them are best for your collection, but you guys can see both of them and kind of make an educated decision based on that. So, focusing back on the R1700G, so these things actually are really, really cool. So they operate underground most of the time, and they operate where there's, tunnels, low headroom. That's why they're so squashed down and have such a low profile. But even cooler than that is these machines have the option to be remote controlled. So if these are in a tunnel that has a high risk for a collapse, you don't even necessarily have to send an operator into the danger zone, if you will. He can operate, outside of the tunnel and just send this machine in. So lots and lots of capability that Cat Mining offers with these. As far as the detail, one of the first things that you will notice is that these wheel loaders have the option to have no tread on them, depending on what material they're working in. So that is modeled on this wheel loader, which is super cool. The cab has the about as best protection you're going to get option on this, as I like to call it. And because it is a first generation Highline series, or first generation Core Classic Series model, you do have Bob in there. He is seated sideways, as you can see, and not straight ahead. So that's how the operator sits in this particular machine, if, of course, he's seated in the machine and not using the handy-dandy remote control. This machine steers by articulation, as almost all wheel loaders do. So you can achieve tons of realistic poses there if you would like to. Going along with the super secret protection all over this machine, it actually has the protection on the lift cylinder here. And check out all the guards and stuff on the bucket. Really, really cool. And when you look up pictures of this, or maybe you've even seen them in real life, it always seems like they have way too big of a bucket on this wheel loader, but it's really cool. So bucket has full tilt. You can lift it up, you can put it down, you can put it underneath the machine. It does have limited curl forward ability based on the functions of the cylinder, but that's okay. Looking at the rear of the machine, you have Caterpillar up here, you have some lights here. You even have lights on top of the cab. Your hand and grab rails are made in plastic, but the color match is at least relatively decent. Here's a nice feature that I like. If you look at the bottom of these mud flaps, and although it is part of the die-cast metal casting and not rubber, the bottom of them actually read Caterpillar. Classy touch. Under here, again, Die-Cast Masters, made in China. Here are your articulated cylinders right here. And again, more high detail on the bucket. So, usually, most of us are not just going to buy an articulated underground wheel loader. You're going to want to have an underground articulated dump truck to go with it, because that's just going to make an awesome pose, right, in the display shelf. So here's the AD45B, and then you can have the two working in close proximity to each other, and there you go. They make a very interesting and appealing pose. And because both are Core Classic series models, you can get both of these for, you know, a very reasonable price. So there you have it, my friends and collectors, a quick and concise review of the Diecast Masters Core Classic Series Cat R1700G LHD underground mining loader in 1:50 scale. You know, if you like wheel loaders and or mining equipment, it's just, you know, unusual enough where it'll be appealing. And like I said, you know, Diecast Masters really only makes 2 underground mining loaders and 2 underground mining dump trucks. So if you're working on a mining diorama or a mining scene, you could really kind of do something that is pretty cool if you're going to a modeling show that, you know, not a lot of people are going to have. But you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about these machines. Would you like to see more surface mining or underground mining machines made in 1:50 scale? Because really there isn't a whole lot out there, and it would be nice to see some variety of unusual pieces of equipment. But, you know, again, the market kind of drives the interest. So you guys let me know if you're interested in that kind of thing. As always, I'm Tommy with Diecast Emporium. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next video.